Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts, and I watched Ice Road Vengeance with... oh shit. No tagline, I think. There's a drop of something spilled in here, so it fucked up 3 words. Damn. Let's just start with this move, shall we? We're looking over Black Hills State Park in North Dakota, and it's called the Needles. We come around the mountain, and she comes, but the camera goes from the side. We see first the side, and it turns. It goes like that, and it shows now. The side of the mountain. We can see it now straight in front of us. But there's somebody on there. Somebody is climbing. You got, I think first a back shot, then a side shot, and from the side shot, it's Mike, the character that Liam Neeson plays. Why is he at the side of a mountain? We get the back shot now, and we see him climb a bit. Obviously they show it from the back and not from the side, because it's probably a stunt double. Climb bit, yeah. He puts a safety pin in the mountain, and then some the small rocks are falling down, but not from the point where he put it in. No, higher above. So that makes me question for, did something hit one of the small pebbles there, and that created a reaction? I don't know. You fucking fool flies. And it thought was small, so he looked up. Oh shit! So he went to the side, and then we saw a big rock coming down. But we're gonna leave it at that, because if you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. Yeah, I kind of like this movie more than the first one, even though this is basically nothing to do with ice roads. Well, the only thing that maybe something has to do with is that they are in Nepal. Because Gertie is dead, and he wants his ashes to spread out on Mount Everest, and that's kind of a fuck you, dude, because Mike is only living relative. So basically Mike has to climb Mount Everest to spread out the ashes now. Yeah, and that's gonna be something. But obviously something happens, and his plan is gonna be in halt again. We saw a scene where a bus was driving at a cliff of a mountain. Yeah, no, you don't get me into that bus. Fuck no. I'm gonna walk. And close to the wall of the mountain too. I'm not going to that bus. Hell no. Well, you won't see me, on that cliff either way, I'm not going there. Are you fucking mad? just villagers are sitting there in the bus, like every day. Not me. Yeah, in this movie was less ice. Like I said, there was less ice roadie, but more of the same characters. So just make a sequel of it. And I kind of see, I can see why, because Gertie is dead, so you spread the ashes instead of doing burial. And then while going to spread the ashes, shit goes down. Well, I see, I can see why they made the sequel. There was a part where they had to go down with the bus. Well, not that bus, because that bus was driven off a cliff. Well, pushed off a cliff. And this bus, they had to go down a slope, but they had to do it with a cable and an engine. And like I guessed, of course, something happened again, because the engine stopped working, and now they're angled down, still on the road, obviously, but with the cable. And if the cable lets loose, they're gonna drive off a cliff. Well, kind of. So what does Mike says? Let's unhook the cable. Right. So one of them, hit the cable a couple times. It let loose, and Mike steered the bus. This whole movie got me a bit sweaty. All that cliff shit and all. Like I said, I like this movie a bit more than the first one, so I give this movie a 4 out of 5. Watch the movie yourself, leave likes, recommend a good Liam Neeson movie down below in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, come join Discord, and just obviously no, the cliff shit, I don't need that, I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling from heights. So I don't need climbing mountains, going, driving near a cliff with a car, or a bus, that is fits just on the side of that road, that nothing else can get past. No, I know, no. Count me out. Count me out. Hell no. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later for Blackadder Season 1, Episode 5. And maybe for a second movie. Maybe. We'll see. But I'll see you guys next time.